Hey everyone, this is the Cray Spartan, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the state of Halo 4 and its population. As I was going through the forums this week, I came across a few posts which said things like, "It's time to repopulate this game." Now, I very much want to do just that, but I just don't think Halo 4 is there yet, where I can really promote that. Now, please keep in mind that these are just my opinions. So why don't I want to do that just yet? Well, there are a couple reasons, but I think there are very big issues that really need to be addressed by 343. First and foremost is Infinity Slayer. I think this is a big reason the population is so low right now. Now, the reason I say this is balance. The personal ordnance drops introduce power weapons galore into gameplay. Now, you never have any real idea what weapons are on the map at any given time. The only way you really find out is by ending up going around a corner and eating a rocket or chewing on somebody's saw bullets. I mean, it's just about like that. Now, this gets extremely frustrating even to me, and I do like playing Halo 4. I am all for innovation and doing something new, but not at the cost of balanced gameplay, which is what has happened here. Now, I do think personal ordnance drops can work, especially in certain games geared more towards a more casual experience. Now, again, I am not cutting on casual players. I personally feel that I am more of a casual competitive player, or competitive casual player, however you want to say it. I don't want to sound like I'm dissing you guys for doing that, because the casual games like Griffball, Flood, I mean, that incredibly fun game types. I'm glad casual gamers brought this around. And it's not a cut or any slam on casual players at all. But looking at it like this, Slayer, in my opinion, is more of the competitive side of playing. Granted, there are some options where there's more of a casual type of thing, like playing shotties and whatever else. That's fun to do, but it's not something you'd really do as more of a competitive. It's just more for fun. Personal ordnance drops really need to be adjusted for fairness in balanced games. I think this can be done by simply doing this. Remove all power weapons from the drops. All of them. This includes primary power weapons like rockets, snipers, etc. And of course the secondary ones, which are like your shotguns, your saw, and stuff like that. Remove them all. Now, in place of that, put your primary weapons, because one of the biggest problems I have with Infinity Slayer is that I run out of ammo all the time. I mean, it's terrible. So what do I have to do when I run out of ammo? I have to go find some ammo off a dead body, and because of personal ordnance drops, all weapons despawn extremely quickly, so you gotta pretty much get it off a freshly dead body to reload anything. So that's another downside to personal ordnance drops. Now, again, like I was saying, put your primary weapons, your BRs, your assault rifles, etc., into the personal ordnance drops. Have grenades, and of course, armor abilities. Now, I say this because, in my opinion, armor abilities are a little unbalanced, especially the jetpack more than anything else. I think if it was more of a map pickup, or if it was a ordnance drop, it wouldn't be so bad, because it's not going to be all the time. It's going to have somebody jetpacking above you, coming up from some odd angle and getting the angle on you and killing you with some assault rifle. So I think that should be done to get rid of those types of things. Again, put in your personal ordnance drops, and it's not going to be so bad. I wouldn't think it would be so bad that way. Now, next thing I want to address is custom loadouts. These also need to be removed. Now, first off, let me say I am extremely grateful for the weapons tuning update that we got from a few weeks ago. It has really helped a lot in my opinion. It really does. The primary weapons really do feel spot on now in my opinion. Another side benefit to that is I think it honestly brought a lot more people back to playing Halo 4 and playing it regularly. So I want to say thanks again for 343 for doing that. But let's go ahead and move on. I think it is still extremely frustrating. Again, remember, I am a person that really does enjoy playing Halo 4. I really do. But I get so frustrated when people spawn every time with the jetpacks, with the active camos. It just makes the gameplay frustrating. I got other words for it, but I'm going to use that. Okay? For example, you're in a battle, a 1v1 battle, and you know you got this guy beat. You have about 2 shots up on him. He is going down, guaranteed. And then, of course, he throws the plasma grenade, which are extremely magnetic in my opinion. Sticks you, you die, he wins, walks away. Now, if this was a map pickup, this wouldn't bother me so much. It'd be more like, you know what, I just got unlucky that he had those in his equipment. After that, though, if you spawn with them every time, time after time after time, and it just keeps happening, again, the word I'm going to use, it is frustrating, and at that point, I just want to go, you know what, I'm going to play something else because I'm tired of this. This is getting stupid. So, like I said, custom loadouts need to be removed. But talking about plasma grenades, this brings up another subject I wanted to talk about real quick. Now that is vehicle gameplay. Now vehicles have always been an incredible part of Halo. I've always loved vehicles. But because of the plasma pistol, plasma grenade combo, vehicles are almost all but useless. Especially warthogs. They get stunned by the plasma pistol, which you spawn with, and then they get a quick toss of 2 plasma grenades, which sticks to the vehicle, and you get an easy double kill, triple kill, etc. So the vehicles are pretty much rendered useless. Now, is that every case? No, it's not every case. Sometimes you are going to have a good driver and a good gunner, and they're going to tear stuff up. It's the way it goes. But majority of the time, they are pretty much done because of that custom loadouts. You can spawn with the plasma pistol, plasma grenade every time. Now, one benefit I can think of off the top of my head of removing custom loadouts is we can have more variety in our games we play. Now, the things I'm thinking off the top of my head is games like Covenant Slayer, where you spawn with Covenant weapons, Forerunner Slayer, DMR, BR Slayer, the Automatic Weapon Slayer, like AR, like your assault rifle, shotties, swords, Punch-Out. I remember playing Punch-Out from Halo 3. I thought it was fun. Others may not, but it just adds more variety, getting rid of custom loadouts. Again, these I just came up with off the top of my head. I'm sure if you guys sit there and think, no custom loadouts, what can we add or do for fun with said loadouts? You can make a game with jetpack specifically centered around the jetpack, and that would be incredibly fun. But to throw it into regular matchmaking is so unbalanced, it really gets people upset. Like I said, including me, and I do love playing Halo 4. I want to go play something else. I'm going to end on that for my custom loadouts. I did want to hit up one more subject here before I end this video. let's talk about game types. My question to you is this: where are they? Why have so many been removed? Now, I like that 343 has come up with some really interesting games. I really like Regicide, Dominion, Extraction, Flood, and Mini Slayer. I mean, just incredible game types to add. However, what Halo had already worked, and it worked well. Why are they removed? I personally cannot think of any particular reason, any good reason, why so many great game types were removed from the game. Now, if you don't know, RTX starts in about 4 to 3 days. You know, however soon you watch this video, it's going to be starting on July 5th. Now, during RTX, 343 is going to have a panel, and they are going to be talking about the summer of 2013 as to what we can expect to see coming up in the next few months. Now, there are 2 announcements I am actually hoping to hear, though I'm not going to hold my breath on one in particular. Number 1, I am hoping for a map pack announcement. Certain Affinity is going to be there, and they do tend to do the map packs. But the second one I'm more interested in, but I almost feel less likely that it's going to happen. And that is the return of all of our old favorite games. Now, I want to see Race, Rocket Race, Rally, Juggernaut, Assault, One Bomb, One Flag, Invasion, Headhunter, Halo Ball. If you don't know what Halo Ball is, go play Team Action Sack on Halo Reach. VIP, Stockpile, 3-Ball, Infection, Cops and Robbers. If you haven't seen that, look up that on THFE, or the Halo Forge Epidemic. They got some really good stuff, especially back in Reach. And of course, Territories. Now, these are just to name a few, and out of each of those, there can be many varieties as to the different types of games that can be played. Now, I've always heard, and I do believe this, variety is the spice of life. Now, you want to bring people back to Halo, have variety in your games. Not only will it bring people back, it'll keep them playing. And that is the goal, more or less, is to not only bring them, but have them stay. Now, please don't take this, my critiques, as me hating on Halo 4, because I'm not. I really do enjoy Halo 4. Halo 4 to me right now is more or less like a diamond covered in coal. You know, you got something really precious there, something that's really good, but unfortunately you got all this extra garbage that's on top of it. You have to get it off in order to get at the real prize. I think that is what Halo 4 is. If 343 can do that, I'm going to tell you Halo 5 will not only be the best Halo ever, it is going to be something absolutely spectacular, and I am going to really enjoy playing it all the time. But as for Halo 4, I don't ever see us really having a super population again. I would still like to see it go back up to more along the lines of 60 to 90,000 on a given Friday night or whatever. But I just don't see that happening. But I would still like to see some more people come back. And I think what I stated here would be honest to God, not fixed per se, but you know what? I think it would really be a step in the right direction as to where Halo 4 needs to go. Now, I am going to end this right here, so I really hope you take some time, really consider what I just said, come up with some of your own ideas and put them in the comments below. I really like reading those, so go ahead and do that. And if you like this video at all, please leave a like rating. This really does help my channel out. I do appreciate that a lot. You guys have been fantastic subscribers so far. Now, once 343 fixes these issues, these items that I put out, granted I don't think it's going to happen, but we can dream, I will definitely be shouting from the rooftops that Halo 4 is back, and it is back in a big way. If you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and hit the link below. Share with your friends. Get their thoughts and opinions as to what honestly could be done to help Halo 4 as it is. This is the Crazed Spartan, and I am out of here.